Okay, we are recording. Good morning. I've never done a video like this, and honestly, I'm a little anxious. It is still morning for me, so my voice is very raspy. You're gonna get a raw, uncut, like behind the scenes almost style video because I actually got this request in a recent video, and I asked my friends on Instagram, is this the type of video you guys would like to see on my channel? And I was getting all yeses. Not a ton of people have actually taken the survey just yet, but this is gonna be a situation where I don't get the opportunity to edit. Yeah, so far 100% of people saying they want to see an uncut video because a lot of people watch videos to get ready in the morning and then they kind of struggle with, it's a 15-minute video potentially. Oh, I can't edit this out. There's a truck behind you. Sorry. And you want to see it in real time uncut. And I am the type that when I misspeak, which I tend to do, or maybe have a lag in a portion of a video where I maybe don't know what to say or I stumble my words, I'll edit that part out. So this is going to be unedited. So this is going to be interesting. I've never done this. I hope you like it. I'm just getting ready for the day, and I'm going to be using some products that I love. This type of video is very new to me, but the type of makeup I'm going to be doing today is what I've been doing most of this summer, which is just a very easy breezy makeup. So this isn't going to be like, hopefully, an hour-long video by any means, but it is going to be what I would true to use day to day on like a Monday morning work day, which is what today is for me, what I'm gonna be doing for my makeup. And I do start with primer. Today I am still testing right now the KVD Lock It Up. I almost said foundation and I couldn't edit that out. Primer. My coffee has not fully kicked in yet. I'm still drinking my stoked coffee here, and I'm just gonna give you this get ready with me uncut version. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm a little nervous if you can't tell. So let's just see how this goes. The way I like to start my makeup, not only with a little bit of primer, is with two of my favorites. And I'm gonna take a sip of coffee here. And I forgot I can't edit that out, so we're just gonna go with it. My favorite right now is still the Natasha Denona High Glam, along with the Tarte Aglow Shape Tape Glow Wand. I don't know why that word was not coming to me. And normally what I would do is zoom you in a little bit. So let's just zoom in so you can see my face a little closer up. Already done some skincare this morning. It's part of my like morning rituals that I do for myself. So I feel like I'm still a little raspy, guys. So just bear with you, girl. All right, I'm just kind of investigating my skin a little bit. And I also thought, since I have you here, we could do some little chats in the morning while I am doing my makeup. I should also say that all you're really going to be seeing in this makeup get ready with me is just a lot of this concealer, because this is such a beautiful concealer that this is what I tend to do, is just kind of dot it everywhere and then use a really soft sponge that's not wet to like smush it all in. So I look like I have makeup chickenpox. Fabulous. So just kind of catching you up on things that I'm getting ready for, things that I'm going through behind the scenes. One thing that's sitting on my desk this morning is a bank card. I had my makeup credit card, which is like my YouTube credit card, hacked last week. I was getting ready for bed, and I got a ton of text messages from my bank, and I was like, what's going on? And it was a bunch of purchases that I had not made. And the only time I had recently used that card was for a very high-end product. That was makeup. So I'm not saying like that this brand is been hacked or anything, but I had only recently used it once. Okay, I'm gonna have some phlegm, sorry. It's morning. This is just how it is. I would normally edit that out. So I don't even know if I should say what I got. It was very recent purchase I made. You know what, I'm just going to say it because it could have been anything. I was talking to my husband, Adam, and I was like, could it possibly be because the last thing I purchased was my I Need a Nude Natasha Denona palette? Could it be like that the brand got, I don't know, had some issues on their end? And he's like, honestly, babe, with the way everything is now, it could have been anything, because anything you've used your card for, it could have been something that they were sitting on for a while, holding on to. So it could have been anything in the past few months. So the most recent thing I purchased from that was my Natasha Denona palette that I'm going to use today. Look how good this is. I've just been doing a very easy breezy look all summer, and I really liked the simplicity of this. So honestly, this is kind of what I've been doing. And then going in with my favorite Merit cream bronzer. This one is in Clay. You've seen me use this quite a bit if you watch my channel regularly, but I did just see a different way to apply my bronzer, my cream bronzer here. So I'm gonna try it for the first time. I saw it last night on TikTok when I couldn't sleep, and it's probably because I was on TikTok. I have a more round square face, so what I was seeing a tutorial for was just to put it not only higher up, but just back here. Like I've been doing like all the way over here, but they're saying just to do it like back here. So I'm gonna try that. I'm actually also gonna clip my hair back. All the crazy curls that are starting to get frizzy a little bit because I had the dogs outside with me in the backyard. All right, let's just go back here and see how that looks. I also have been liking the Youthforia Chemical Reaction blush. I think they've been in some hot water lately though, Youthforia. I think for a different product, not this. Was it foundations and inclusivity with colorations, concealers? I'm not sure which it was, but you never know when you're using a product like, or you enjoy a product and then suddenly there's an issue. You're like, man, I hate that. Okay, I'm pulling my blush and my bronzer back, and it's supposed to give like a more lifted, youthful, not dragging the down. I guess I kind of see that. Okay. So the credit card. So what I ended up having to do was immediately, well, I looked up on my account to be like, what's going on? There were purchases to Walmart. There were purchases for places that I've never even heard of. And only one that had gone through, because my bank caught them when it started to come through pretty rapidly, was one purchase, I think for like 40 bucks. And so I immediately got on the phone with my bank, and they, because they have coverage for fraud, and I had already said, no, none of these were me. They were able to stop the rest of the purchases from going through, because I think they had like $400 to $500 on other smaller purchases trying to go through. And then they were able to give me back the $40 that did go through. And they're like, don't worry, we're going to send you out a new card. I think I like that. It's more lifted. I kind of need a darker bronzer, I think, but I like how that's lifted. And okay, now this is hard to do where I'm not pausing to think, what was I going to do next? I think I'm just going to go straight to brows for the moment. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do nose really quick. Again, things I would have cut out for you, but you're getting behind the scenes. And let me know if you like this video. I hope you do. I've seen a couple of people doing it a lot of people love it, because it's kind of giving you the behind the scenes of how long makeup really can take. So I talked to my bank, and they were saying that they're going to send me out another card. And then a very like random thing happened, is that I got the card a little quicker than they had said I would, which was great. And I tried to set it up, and then I realized that the card number was the same as the previous card. And I'm like, that can't be right. It just had a different expiration date on it. So I end up having to get on the phone with the bank, and then they have to get their manager involved, because they're like, why didn't she get the new card with the new number yet? So that was like a 30-minute rigmarole on the phone just to realize for all of us once he got his manager on the call. that the card that was compromised was actually about to expire this month. And what they had sent me ahead of time before this fraud had happened was the replacement card. But it was early enough in the month that they were all stumped, like, why is she not getting the correct card? So I got to go through all that, find out then that I still had to wait a few more days for the card. So I have the card now, but now I'm waiting for the pin. So I'm not sure which makeup purchase caused the issue. I do purchase, obviously, for my channel, myself, a lot online, but you know, sometimes I use it in stores too, so you just never know. But the last thing I did make my purchase with was my Natasha Denona concealer right here, and the I Need a Nude palette. So, hard to say, what was it? And again, the people who stole the information very well could have had it for months and just now tried to use it. So it could be anyone, it could be anything. By the way, I just used my brow freeze from Anastasia. That is something that I have been enjoying to use now. If you missed a recent video where I was talking about that, I will link some for you. But it was really, oh, now I am using my Arches and Halos by Tanya Crooks, something else I recently talked about that I found in a Target. And I love Tanya Crooks from a previous brand, I guess, because it was called something else back then, but I knew the name Tanya Crooks, so she's still in the brow game, and she has a new brand. So I'm loving this. But now I'm in the waiting position to get my second piece of mail to activate my card, because I'll need the PIN code, because they're being all secure. And I'm so grateful that my bank let me know about all of this, because I was kind of like, oh man. And I was a little freaking out because I need my card soon, because I'm getting ready to go on a trip with a bunch of content creators. I am going to the Creators and Friends Palm Springs trip with Samantha March, and I just got the invite list of all who is for sure coming now. Because when I was invited, it was in the beginning of the year. Was it January or February? It was like really early in the beginning of the year that I got invited and RSVP'd to go. But obviously life can happen, so anybody else that thought they could come at that time and the trip wasn't until September, they needed to confirm people could get flights and they could fit it into their schedule. So I'm sure that the invite list has changed a bit, and I'm so excited because not only do I get to meet some of my favorite creators that don't even know I exist at this moment, like don't know me at all. I'm a little nervous. Not only will I get to hang out with Jen Loves, I love her channel. Kelly Gooch, I met last Christmas at the holiday party, but I'm so excited to get to see her again. There's so many fun people coming. Heather Austin, I gotta pull up my list here in a second, but there's so many people I'm so excited to see. But I'm really excited that Rhonda Hot Mess Mama is gonna be my roommate. We've been messaging. We actually met last year as well at the Christmas party, at the holiday party, and became fast friends. So I'm really excited to be her roomie. She's my roomie, and just have a fun little girls trip. I've never done a girls trip. Have you guys ever done a solo trip? Like I'm trying to sit here and think throughout my whole life. I've never done a solo trip before where it's just me going on a trip and then meeting up with a bunch of girls, most of whom I've not really met in person ever. I am right now using my e.l.f. Wow Brow. I always get the name a little mixed up. Wow Brow tinted gel. I like to put that on top for a very easy look. Easy brow. Again, it's just a work day where I'm working from home. I'm not going anywhere really. And I'm just sitting here going, I really like how the base looks, but I like a little bit more definition. So I'm gonna go a little rogue from what I already had pulled out to chat with you about, and I think jump into one of my favorites, iconic London Ultimate Bronzing Powder. And I'm still raspy this morning. So sorry, friends. but get a little bit. I'll still stay back here. I won't sweep into here or go down here, but I just want a little bit more. It's still been really hot here, so I'm just kind of trying to match the body. Come down here a little bit. Okay. I can definitely tell it's biking season because now I have so many cyclists in my neighborhood. So if I get distracted, it might be because somebody is right outside my big window here. But yes, we can still see the blush. We're looking good, I think. Maybe. We're gonna do eyes now. And I've pulled out some things that I've been playing with. Yes, I have my brand new I Need a Nude palette. I am not blaming Natasha at all for my credit card, by the way. It's all alleged. I love Natasha. I actually also have out not only the I Need a Nude, but I've been liking to pair the mini bronze palette because I'm kind of liking this little warm shade here just to give it a little bit more warmth to the eye look. But I also have something that I got from a BoxyCharm recently, the Pink Lips palette. Again, these are all very nude. I mean, and this is the color story I generally go with on an average day. But lately, since it is fall, I have been popping into more colorful looks. And recently, some of you guys said that you would like to see me do some more purples and greens in my last video. Which, where's my phone really quick here? I try not to do this when I'm shooting because I don't like to get distracted. You're getting some behind the scenes intel about my brain and the way I like to shoot. I just did the best fall eyeshadow palettes for my personal collection that I uploaded on Sunday. I know the algorithm's been super weird lately with YouTube, so if you are seeing this but you didn't see those, I'm now trying to upload multiple days in a week, and that's also news to my channel. I need to keep going. This is hard for me. I should have pulled out some brushes ahead of time. So what I'm trying to do is figure out a little bit more about what the algorithms are wanting, what you guys are wanting, and I used to upload twice a week. I used to do Thursdays and Sundays back in the day. And once the dreaded you-know-what hit in 2020 that I still think we get suppressed for saying, so I'm not going to say it, I was an essential employee and my work went up a ton, so I had to cut back to once a week. And then I stuck to Sundays because that was when most people said they were around. That's when I got the most views. And that just made more sense for my work schedule because I do work full-time as a marketing director. If you did not know, I've been with my company for over 12 years now. And as much as I would love for YouTube to be like my main thing, it's also not. It's not sustainable. And I am a very cautious person, all the things. Oops, I'm dropping things. So normally, let's see here. Now I got to figure out where I want to go next. Oh yes, I want to go into the mini bronze. Yes, this is normal for me to pull out multiple palettes in the morning and let the conversation happen amongst the colors to kind of play with. I don't go in with a plan a lot of times. I'll be like, ooh, I liked this shade one day. I want to put that into an eye look and see what I can mix it with. This is very much how I do my eye look. I also then feel like I'm getting more use out of my palettes if I have multiple out. That's just the Nichole way. I've been like that for years. But I used to upload twice a week and then I had to cut back, and now I'm trying to get back into multiple days a week. So as of right now, something that I've heard on my YouTube community list, where I actually have a poll out there, not a community list, community tab, community page, that I asked which days sound good to y'all. I heard Wednesday instead of Thursday was what you guys were preferring midweek. And then I had moved my Sunday uploads to Saturdays earlier this year or the end of last year. I want to say earlier this year, based off the feedback I was getting from you guys, my viewers as well. And the reason I make videos is to hang out with you guys. So I want to work with your schedules. I know what maybe once was a schedule that worked, maybe isn't anymore. So again, let me know. Do Wednesdays and Saturdays sound good? I know a lot of people have just typed in saying, I'll watch whatever or whenever you upload, which I always appreciate that. That is the biggest compliment I can ever get, that that's what you would choose to do, and I'm so, so grateful. I just want to hear from as many people as I can. What are you looking for content-wise, but also what are you looking for upload-wise? What types of videos? This was a request. Like I said, I've never done anything. I'm going out of my comfort zone. I'm going to go into this pink lips, into this more mustardy shade here. It's got a little bit of yellow, a little bit of brown. I do have an appointment here in just a little bit, which is also why I chose to do my more everyday look instead of maybe going a little bit bold. So if you guys like this style of video where it's completely raw, uncut, you're seeing all of the things, hearing all of the things, even if I'm being awkward or misspeak. If you like this and you want a more bold, like fall look or something, let me know. I have been planning out some fun video content for you guys, and I'm just trying to kind of like get more back into a groove, that because YouTube is an ever changing algorithm and more uploads equal more opportunities to hang out with you guys, and I feel like I'm finally at a pace where I can do that. What am I putting on my lid? What am I putting on my lid? Sometimes if I'm not sure, I will go into multiple things on the finger because I tend to enjoy finger swatches for the eye. So, which, ooh. Kind of like, you know what, I think I'm gonna go into pink lips, or yeah, pink lips, and see. How does this look? It's got a little bit more of a golden tone to it, where everything else was reading a touch more white based, or I don't know, pink. And I was kind of vibing with something a little bit more gold, so that works. And I usually try to use an even spread on the finger and just kind of use the same dominant hand for that dominant eye to get the best pull, opacity, but still be gentle. We know we gotta be gentle. So about the girls trip where I'm doing hang out with a bunch of content creators and whatnot. So I'm going to get this week a mani-pedi to prepare for it, but also now I'm starting to pull aside like outfit ideas, and it's gonna be according to what I saw on the forecast, like in the hundreds. And I don't think that includes any heat index. I've never been to Palm Springs, and that's where the event is being held. I'm so excited. We get to meet with so many brands. I'm gonna get to meet with so many creators. I'm genuinely just excited, but also nervous. Nervous, definitely nervous. Because I don't know, I think I just get in my head like anybody else. Like, yes, I've been doing this for 7 years, but not as, you know, as frequently or as viewed as some of the other creators that have maybe been uploading 5 days a week, 3 days a week. Not that that, you know, even matters. They're all such chill sweethearts, the people that I have met so far, that, I don't know, I think everybody is prone to some imposter syndrome from time to time, and I just want to go and have a good time, have fun, meet new friends. This is such a weird, unique job, and a lot of us have been doing it longer than was popular. Like I said, I've been doing this for 7 years. How did I forget to bring out a mascara? How did I do that? I'm sorry. Not editing this out. Essence Lash Princess. This is the Curl and Volume Mascara. I've lately just been doing upper lashes, but it kind of just depends on my mood. So, yeah, it's easy to get imposter syndrome, I think, when you've been doing this for a long time, and, you know, TikTok became a thing, and now people are cross-promoting platforms where maybe they now have millions of followers, or 500,000 or 250,000. And I'm happy to be a smaller content creator, because I feel like that's a lot of pressure to have that many eyeballs on you. I'm also a sensitive girl. So like, I don't like just the random hate that can sometimes show up. I don't get that a lot. So I'm sure just even being more present could equal more trolling and whatnot. And I have, like I said, had my fair share, but not, I'm sure, like others. So I'm always just in awe of other creators that have been doing this for a long time and still can be awesome people. Not that they wouldn't be awesome people, but I think you know what I mean, where I'm like, it feels like a lot of pressure, and we all have seen how some people get really big and then maybe are less, I don't know, humble, welcoming. And like Samantha March and Simbri, who created this Creators and Friends, could not be sweeter, could not be more just like inclusive of everybody. So when I say people I've been watching for years, like Jen Loves, Kelly Gooch, Samantha, just to name a few, it's amazing to see that they're so sweet and they're so down to earth and so welcoming and nice and just chill people. I don't know. I'm excited, but nervous. And also, when's the last time I flew alone? Like, I have a weird flight schedule to Palm Springs because there's no direct flights. 0 direct flights. So I'm going to go into Scone. And I really like this liner because it's so close to my lip color, Cosmo. I do have on a little bit of a gloss. And we'll see here. Oh, good, I did sharpen it. I've been using this a ton. And normally I wouldn't show you a full lip thing because it's not fun to talk when you're doing a lip liner. So bear with me or skip forward. But I'm really excited, even though I'm nervous. My flight is going to stop in Denver, gosh, for hours and hours. So one, that'll be a good opportunity. Adam was like talking me through it. He's like, there'll be a chance you can, relax, get some food, whatever. But I think I'm more nervous about my luggage, making it from A to B, because it is a transfer flight from Florida to California, which is already going to be long, and there's a long layover in Denver. But I heard everybody was having a hard time with, there's no like direct flights when you're coming from this side of the country. This is an old Dragon Beauty lip job liner. What shade is this? I don't even think it says on it unless it's been shaved off. I'm not sure. Either way. And then I'm gonna, when I land in Palm Springs, it's a short Uber ride over. I've only Ubered so many times in my life though, because everywhere I go, I've either been with my husband or I've traveled like with my own car. So I'm a little like, oh, has the app had any updates? Is there anything I need to do? Because when you're in your head, I just put this right in here when I was saying I was not going to do that. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I need to let this mascara dry just a little bit so I can do some more curling and just kind of like liven it up a touch. And while I'm waiting for that, I will do my Hot Mess Mama Ofra lipstick. I love this in honor of my roomie. I think it's a great color, but also I love how comfortable and lastable this is. Especially as I'm drinking the rest of my coffee and water through the day. I like to go a little over the lip line. Give the pout a pucker. You know what I'm saying? And, all right. Pull these out. Normally I would wait just a little bit. And I'll zoom you out just a touch. This is gonna be weird to upload something like this that feels so raw. Saving me on editing time though. Editing is what takes so long when it's coming to all these uploads that I wanna do, so that's amazing. There's my brush. I do talk to myself when I'm in between shots, takes, or whatever. Going, where's my brush? Where's my, I don't know, setting spray? I have to wait for this to dry. I am excited to go. It is, okay, what day is today? It is next week from today that I will be on a plane to go hang out with a bunch of content creators that I have been fangirling over for years. And it's so funny because everyone is so chill that I'm sitting here going, I must be the only one in my head freaking out right now. And I know that's not true. I know that can't be true. It can't be true, right? It can't be. But I'm so stoked. Hang out with some cool people. Also get some of that creative juices. Like, we're not probably gonna talk shop all the time, obviously. It's also getting to know each other, hang out, just appreciate other people that have been doing this. And it's such a weird job that, again, some of us have been doing this for such a long time that we kind of feel like, I don't know, the grandmas, the moms of the YouTube groups maybe. So when stuff is trending, and it's not too bad, and I usually wait a little bit longer, but I'm feeling anxious about just curling these suckers because I don't want you guys to have to wait around for forever. Oh, that one's better. I can tell which side I've been sleeping on when my lashes are just a little more wonky on one side. Oh my goodness. And then I lose my train of thought. It's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, I get to meet a ton of people. I'm really excited. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of this style of video? Is it weird to kind of go through and just chat with you like you're my girlfriend while I'm getting ready and I have a little bit more mascara just over here in the crease? This is actually kind of fun because I'm really off the cuff and not really thinking of much. Like, I did this on a whim this morning. Let me know if you like this style of video, of this uncut get ready with me. If I left any stories or sentences unfinished, I apologize. This was a first for me, and I probably did because that's just also who I am in life. It's also why I'm nervous to meet a bunch of people that I think are super cool, because this is just how Nichole's brain works. And it's just a lot more informal, a lot more chill and relaxed. How's the hair? Is the hair hairing today? Okay, she's okay. Like I said, it's a work day for me, but I do have one meeting here in just a little bit that I need to get ready to pop off to. So all of the products that I have used today, I'll go ahead and link them below, which will probably be the most work I need to do for this video other than getting it filmed. And send me some good vibes that next week's gonna be great and I'm not gonna be in my head and my Uber's not gonna, I'm not gonna not know how to work the app and it's not gonna get me lost and I'm gonna have a great time. Send me some of those loves because I'm anxious. I already have anxiety, so being an anxious girly as it is, I'm like, please like me. Let's be friends. It'll be fun to get those creative juices. That's what I was saying earlier. It'll be nice to get those creative juices, talk to other people. Just, you know, it's like having friends in your niche, that maybe your niche is just whatever your personal thing is. It's just kind of nice to get that collaboration energy from it. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also nervous. Send me your love. Let me know if you like this style of video, and thank you guys so much for, even if you're watching this right now, going through a real, uncut, raw, awkward get ready with me. I appreciate you guys so much, and let me know again what you're wanting to see on my channel and which days. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends. Okay, this is gonna be weird now. You thought the video was over. What I would normally do now is zoom this out and style some thumbnails. Should I keep this in? I don't know. If you're watching this and this is still here, then yeah, you're watching it. I would zoom it out. Oh yeah, I was wearing a top this whole time. Was not naked. I should have mentioned that. There's a lot to think about in this video. A lot to keep me on track here. All right, so what I would normally do now is sometimes hold up a product, and of course, if we're not making some kind of random like, face, we don't get clicks. Nobody watches because it doesn't seem interesting compared to all the other people making all their faces. So, how do I want to do this? I don't know. We'll just do a couple of, like, you just sit here and you pose. Like, this is how weird this job is. Like, we'll go, get ready with me, uncut. These are the kind of things we have to do. So yeah, love you guys. Bye.